good? Gabe, nice to be back in Pullman.
Yeah, it was probably one of the best feelings I've ever had, just getting back out here. It was so hot out there in Lewiston and stuff like that. But Lewiston's something that's a necessary evil, you know what I mean? You got to do it. It helps us become a better team. But I do like practicing on these brand new fields and brand new buildings and stuff like that. So
how do you feel about the team so far? You guys are, what, a week and a half in or so?
Everyone's working hard. I mean, I got no complaints about our effort and our work ethic out there. Every guy from top to bottom, from the best player on the team on down, is working as hard as they possibly can. So that's all you can ask out of the guys, especially in fall camp when you start getting, you know, like days under you. You're getting like a weekend, the body start hurting a little bit. No one's slowed up a bit, so it's like that's a good sign. If you can fight through this, you can get through almost anything. So.
Priester is you're going to be able to play this year. You've obviously lined up with him. What do you think of him, and how big is he going to be this year for you guys?
Great player. He's a great player. He's a really competitive guy. One of the most competitive guys out here. He wants to win, and that's the type of guys we need. He's explosive. He's an athlete. You know, can't have too many of those guys out there. You know what I mean?
What about just this receiving core in general? Adding another piece to it. How strong do you expect this receiving core to be this season?
Really good, really good. Every one of those guys works extremely hard, and we push each other to compete and get better every day. So I think that's what's going to make us a better unit as well. But from top to bottom, any one of those guys can go in there right now and hold their own. You know what I mean? That's hard. You can't say that for every team out there. So I think that's going to be a benefit for us, especially knowing how much we run out there and how many balls we're going to get. It's good to know that the next guy's ready to step up if he has to.
What about just your chemistry with Falk? You guys really seem to be connected, especially today.
You know, when you're friends with the guy, it's not just about football. When you're actually good friends and you guys hang out, it just comes natural. The game's a child's game, you know what I mean? So you grew up playing with your friends, and those are the best times. So as long as you just keep it like that and just make sure that you got each other's backs, and everything else will fall along.
Gabe, what have you seen out of Tavares, and what does he still have to learn?
He's really good. Most freshmen don't come in with that kind of type of talent that he has. He's really fast, and he attacks the ball with his hands, which a lot of freshmen don't come in and do. I didn't even come in. I didn't have as much sticking with my hands as he does. So I think that's really good. He's just learning the offense. The more comfortable you get with the offense, the better you'll be and stuff like that. But he's going to be great. Whenever his time comes, he's going to be really good.
I know you're happy to be back with the ones, but do you ever miss playing quarterback?
The scout team quarterback? Oh yeah, sometimes, you know, I could rip it a little bit, you know what I mean? When I got my shoulder iced up and stuff, I could let it go a little bit. And I knew how to work with the guys, so I think that was pretty big. Yeah, some days I think about it, but you know, I think I made the right choice by, you know, coming back to, you know, my first job. I don't know, you know, what can you do?
I know you're more focused on running routes and catching balls, but have you noticed the offensive line? How are they doing so far?
They just they work as one, you know what I mean? That's what you want from the whole line. You don't want there to be any piece off to the side. You want it to be one unit, and those guys, they just work together. They drop together well. They know how to read out the defense. Now they've been playing with each other for years, so it's good to know that you don't have to worry about, you know, them. They're gonna be fine. They can handle it. So it's good.
Redshirting last season, are you just even more excited for this upcoming season because you know you sat a year out, no games?
I'm excited. Every season I've played here, I've been just as excited as I am now. I don't know. It's good to show people that I can still play. I guess, you know, it gives me something to keep me going. I guess when things get tough. So I don't know. Yeah.
You guys good with Gabe?